How's it going, everyone? It's Mo Vernoscopy. Wanted to do another cassette tape collection update video. I recently just had a really awesome score from Craigslist. A really cool guy that hooked me up with some really awesome cassettes. Like, let me put it to you this way: my rap cassette collection more than doubled over the span of one day, or a few hours for that matter. And gave me a really good price on all of them. And I wanted to, there's no possible way for me to show you every single tape that I got, because I got like 80 total, Not 80 rap cassettes, but I'd say like 60 rap cassettes and some other ones that were like, 20 odd ones that were not rap oriented. I'm not going to show you all the non-rap oriented ones, but just to give you an idea of the non-rap stuff I got. Tales from the Crypt, Clockwork Orange soundtrack, Hey There Pilgrim by the Pixies. And again, this is just a sample. I'm not going to show you all of them. Boingo, really cool about that. John Henry, They Might Be Giants. I got 2 They Might Be Giants tapes. And also the Mystic Sounds of the Pan Flute. Unfortunately, it's not Zamfir, but Pan Flute is still Pan Flute, and that's cool enough to me. Now, oh, by the way, I didn't even mention, you couldn't tell by now, all the cassettes I got were, they were all sealed. Like all brand new, factory sealed, which made it even cooler. So that's really sweet, for quality control purposes. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Frank Zappa albums. I actually already had Joe's Garage, but I picked it up for a friend, so yeah, it's pretty sweet. Uncle Meat is in the house. Now I'm going to show you all the rap stuff. Like, oh yeah, actually, one last soundtrack, Better Off Dead. That's pretty sweet. It's a pretty good movie. The soundtrack, I'm not so sure about it. Haven't checked it out yet, but it's a lot of really cool stuff. And let me pick up my first stack here. Man, it's gonna take forever for me to get through all these. Probably got like 4 or 5, maybe 6 videos. Because I don't want to make these videos any longer than like 6, 7 minutes. So I'm gonna go through this as fast as I can. Choice, the Big Payback on Rap-A-Lot. Been out of print since 1991. She's pretty much like the early 90s version of Trina and Kia, So that's pretty sweet. The Big Payback. Ready to Die, we all know that's a classic. I'm just saying. I accidentally picked up 2 of these Ice-T's, but this is his 3rd album. And I really, really dig Ice-T's message, especially across the board on all of his albums, but especially on this one. Freedom of speech, just watch what you say. Then that's some food for thought for you. I want to make a whole podcast, I guess, about Ice-T and really just rap in general, because I'm really into it. Don't know if you can tell by now. Black Moon entered the stage. It's pretty sweet. Classic ICP Ringmaster. This is the original 1994 release, which I already had a copy, but it was a repress. But this one's sealed, and it's the original one, so that's pretty sweet. And I like the difference on this one compared to the re-release. The text on the back is actually more like a gold metallic-ish, you know what I'm saying? And on here it's just kind of like a flat gold. You probably don't know if the camera's picking it up. And also, maybe you'll be able to tell based off the spine. Yeah, like the original release is way more like shiny and metallic. And plus the Hatchet Man's bigger on the original release. But no less. Ringmaster, that's awesome. Good album. I couldn't really find anything about this one online anywhere, really. I mean, there's a Discogs page for it, but it's Raheem The Dream, the EP. And I did some research just to see what it's all about on eBay and stuff, and no completed listings, no active listings, no nothing. Based off the back, I think it's like Miami Booty Bass type stuff, which I'm really into. But yeah, Raheem The Dream, the EP. Surprisingly, I didn't have a copy of Yo Bum Rush the Show by Public Enemy. And we all know what I feel about Public Enemy, but I'll get into that in the whole rap thing podcast I was talking about. Still kicking that idea around. That's Yo Bum Rush the Show. Brother Arab. His first album I didn't like, that I picked up a long time ago. I decided to give this one a chance. It's Arabian Prince under Brother Arab. This is Where's My Bitches, with a Y. Where's My Bitches? Gonna check that one out. Jealous One's Envy, Fat Joe. Not his first release. I think this is his 2nd album, which is just as cool to me. Fat Joe's first album was awesome. I'm pretty sure this one is going to be equally as hard.
Really excited to pick this one up. I like early Fat Joe. Late stuff, not so much. You know, like, what's love got to do with it, baby. That one's okay, but his hard stuff, like when he first came out, was really awesome. Classic, finally glad to have this one. Hard to Earn, Gangstar. Love hearing that plastic crinkle. So, that's cool. 100 Miles and Running, NWA. Didn't have this, and it was $1, so I was like, you know what? I love NWA, so it only makes sense. Too Short, Get In Where You Fit In. This was one of 2 short tapes I picked up. Get In Where You Fit In. I'm not sure which one this is as far as like which number in terms of his albums that he released, but another one was released in 1993, and that'll look good next to Short Dogs in the House and whichever one I have. I have 4 total Too Short cassettes now. Actually, it's the other one I picked up, Born to Mac. I didn't know that this was his first official release. I always thought Life Is was his first official album, but for whatever reason I was wrong. And I'm glad for it because Too Short's awesome, and you know, really excited to check this one out. Redman, There Is a Dark Side. He had like 8 of these different albums, 8 of these cassettes, and I was gonna pick up more because the tape is red, but I didn't. But yeah, I like Redman. I have a copy of Muddy Waters, and I still need to get a copy of What, the album. I really want to get a copy of that. Return of the Funky Man by Lord Finesse, absolute classic. A lot of these albums, while they still might be sealed, I've heard a lot of them on eBay, or heard of them on eBay. I've listened to them on YouTube because I just like rap that much, and I've done my homework, so to speak. So that's Return of the Funky Man, Lord Finesse. Too bad he didn't have a copy of Funky Technician. That would have been awesome, but this is just as good as better than nothing. So that's Lord Finesse. And last for this video, I want to show you. You can't really tell too well. The scuffing is on the cellophane, but it's I'm really excited about them too. The Villain Is Back by MC Ren. I love MC Ren. He follows me on Twitter. His account's verified. The Ruthless Villain himself, and that's really, really cool to me. And people are always like, how'd you get MC Ren to follow you on Twitter? And like, the truth is, I just asked him a question about the lyrics to the song Behind the Scenes. It's my favorite MC Ren song. I was like, hey, was that a real thing that happened? And he didn't answer me, but he followed me on Twitter, so that's cool. So yeah, the Villain, The Villain in Black. The Villain in Black, not The Villain Is Back. My bad, MC Ren is still awesome. And I actually haven't heard this album yet. It's from 1995. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and call it a wrap on this video, and stay tuned. I still have a nice sizable amount, 3 more stacks to show you, so 3 more videos, and I'm out.